I'm Alexander Surya Gianni, mole in the right hand, penguin duck birthmark. So, as I was saying in my bathroom on the toilet, and pay attention, the stuff I said in the previous video, I was saying in the car. So, if they made a video before I even got to my computer, that should tell you they're even stalking me when I'm driving to go buy dip or fruit or whatever. And even stuff I'm saying out loud in my car, they're trying to log as if they said it before me or something. Probably tried to orchestrate some frame. But regardless of this, of that. These guys love to pretend to be affiliated with people. Like some people will pretend they're representatives of Barack Obama or something and show up places, or they'll pretend, some of them supposedly pretend to be representatives of me, and I've never met these guys. So that's one of their favorite hustles. And I actually, not only do I hear some of these people I've never met before pretending to be affiliated with me, but sometimes they pretend when they're bothering me via telepathy to be affiliated with people and make claims of being affiliated with so and this guy and that guy. So one of their favorite hustles is they love to pretend to be affiliated with people, I guess, to try to implicate them in whatever headache they've created or to psychologically hijack people. Some use it for persuasion to add credibility to their word. Some use it to frame others. Um, some use it to, do some association hustles, I guess, to up their credibility as well as to up who listens to them and who hears them. So they got all sorts of tactics they utilize with their pretend to be affiliated with people. And they even claim to work for people. Some people claim they work for the CIA, for example. Um, but that's another tactic they're utilizing. And some will even pretend like I hired them when I don't even know who the fuck these people are, and I don't even have money to hire these people. And like they'll commit crimes, and they'll be like, he hired us to slander. I'm like, why would I hire someone to slander you? Or they'll commit crimes on me, and they'll be like, he hired us to commit crimes on them. Why would I hire people to use experimental technology on me that I don't have evidence based proof to prove it's harmless? Yeah, I don't trust you, and I don't trust people with more than conflicts of interest, and use technology on me that could potentially give me cancer. So that's some of their hustles is they'll pretend like someone hired them to commit crimes on them or someone hired them to slander them, but they're really just committing slander and committing crimes. So that's one of their ways they pretend to be affiliated as well with people. So that's another one of their hustles. Or they'll pretend like they gamble for me or something, and I'm like, I don't even own a gambling account. Never met you before, and if anyone's gonna gamble with money, that's fine. It's gonna be me, not some fucking terrorist that I don't even know or some criminal. So that's another key point. So they'll pull that hustle. Yeah, I wouldn't even like. I get weird. Like I said, I get weird when my own mother takes $40,000 out of my E-Trade for crying out loud. Mole in the right hand, penguin duck birthmark. So let alone you think I'm gonna let someone gamble with $1 billion or $1 trillion of mine? Get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't even let my mother do that. And I love my mother and I trust her more than anyone. So yeah, no. So I'm not gonna let some terrorist or criminal or someone I've never met before or someone who only talks to me via telepathy gamble with $1 billion or $1 trillion or however much money that they've been gambling with. That's mine. You'd have to be fucking crazy to allow that to occur. So that's another one of their hustles. So I don't know who these idiots are they lied to, but it's pretty fucking creepy. The more than criminal negligence involved with this scares me because it endangers humanity and society. How are these people not in prison? It's obvious they're criminals. It's obvious they're committing crimes. It's obvious they're committing slander. It's obvious they're committing frames. It's obvious they're committing theft. It's almost like I could create a fake gambling account in someone's rich guy's name and start gambling with his property, and then people start trying to attempt murder on him, and then I could just be like, well, he hired me to bet for him, and then no one goes and asks him if it's true. How the hell are these guys getting away with it? It should be obvious it's a fucking crime and a scam. If I was a law enforcement agent and someone told me that they work for some person X or person X hired them, I'd go ask person X. I wouldn't just ignore person X for 5 years and 6 months and then just believe terrorists and criminals I caught committing terrorist and criminal acts. So what the hell is going on committing criminal acts such as illegal gambling, theft of IP, slandering me, gambling with money and property that's mine illegally, and getting caught, and then they make up some story. He hired us, or we're affiliated with him. Why has not one person came and talked to me and said, "Hey, do these people work for you? Did you hire these people?" Not one person has asked me this at all, because I want to know who these people are so I can sue the shit out of them, and I want to know who really hired them so I can sue the shit out of them too. So that's a key point, and not to mention who the hell would let someone gamble with $1 trillion property or $1 trillion ideas or ideas worth large sums of money or any money that's yours, like this betting mule money that's left to me. Who would let people do that? Yeah, reconnaissance could be $1 trillion idea depending on how it's networked, scaled, make a prototype, and the business network. It could be a global idea. Reconnaissance. Um, every country could potentially want to implement that. It could be $1 trillion idea. Not to mention there's other components of reconnaissance that could be lucrative as well. But yeah, why would I let someone I don't know gamble with property and money that's mine? Makes zero sense. Communicate with via telepathy, who stuck a device in your brain illegally against your will, and then started making demands, threatening to blackmail you, murder you, frame you, and kill you. You'd let them gamble with your property, especially when you've been reporting to law enforcement about them since 2017 about hackers hacking you, and then reporting as much as you could figure out in 2019 once you put stuff together. That makes sense. Oh, so who's falling for this nonsense? And it's starting to creep me out. But yeah, like I said, if all these people getting caught slandering me, committing crimes on me, gambling with money and property that's mine illegally, etc., claiming to be my representatives, claiming to work for me. Why doesn't one person ask me, yo, this guy, person Y, says he works for you? And I'd be like, no, I've never met person Y in my life. Who is he? I want to sue him. How much money did he steal? What's he doing? Is he selling ideas that are mine illegally? I've been looking for these guys committing IP theft, economic espionage, and data theft. So not one person has asked me this, these investigators, these supposed expert investigators, etc., not even law enforcement. So that should raise a huge red flag. Praise Jesus. And don't fall for their pretend to be affiliated hustles, because they don't just do it with me, they do it with other people as well. Bet my life.